of fame? What if I gave you 15 minutes of fame?
Yeah, let's do it, let's do it.
What would you do with 15 minutes of fame?
Yeah.
What if I gave you 15 minutes of fame?
Let's go.
Yo, we live, man. 15 minutes of fame radio. I'm out here, man. Legend, man. Boot Camp Click. You know what's up, Rock?
You see my shirt say Boot Camp Click?
Yeah. I need that too, man.
Yeah. It's rocking though.
You know, we out here, man. You know, you supporting battle rap today.
I mean, I love battle rap and shit. I mean, you know, a lot of niggas. I be watching this shit. Like, I've been watching this shit hard body since, like, I don't know, 2009, 2010. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching it hard body. You know, I've been fucking with it all the way. You know what I'm saying? My brother Bo Black or whatnot.
Yeah,
I've been fucking with a hard body for about that long.
Word.
You know what I mean? But before that, what a lot of niggas don't understand is like most of the MCs or rappers, whatever you want to call them, most of the rappers that get busy, not the niggas who make a bunch. I mean, I don't know who don't, but I'm gonna just say this: most of the rappers who get busy, we've been through the battle and shit. It just was different when we was doing it.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? You wasn't writing tailored verses for your opponents unless you really had beef with the nigga, like you know, with LL and Cool Mo D and them niggas. You know what I'm saying? They was writing shit for each other.
Word.
You know, most MCs from my era, from the 90s or even from the 80s, which is a little bit before my era.
Word.
Not to say I wasn't born in the 80s, I ain't no little nigga. But you know, most of us have gone through some battling shit, you know what I'm saying? So it's refreshing to us to see niggas going in, tearing niggas heads off.
Word. Now, you know, like you know, you've been through the era of, you know, you knew Tupac. You know, you knew Big, like...
Well, actually, I didn't know Tupac, but I did fuck with him. I knew the Outlaws are my brothers to this day. Like, like I literally was just with one of the Outlaws. Like, those was my niggas.
Word.
Big, I did know. You understand what I'm saying? Me and Big had some good times, we had some bad times. But yeah, I'm from that era. You understand what I'm saying?
Now, music today, you know, they would probably roll over their grave, as well as Boot Camp Click probably hates it. You know what I'm saying? But the battling thing is kind of like the the only thing left of real hip hop.
I mean, that's the only thing left where you can really get lyrics. You understand what I'm saying? I don't like to talk about what's real hip hop and what ain't. Because you know, like back when hip hop was first, you know, when it was first birthing itself, niggas didn't say this shit was real music at all. So I don't want to be hypocritical and say that the shit that I don't fuck with ain't real hip hop. Everybody do what they do. You understand what I'm saying? Like we had MC Hammer and all that shit when it was when Hammer was out. A lot of the so-called real niggas didn't fuck with that. But at the same time, that shit did open doors for him. You understand what I'm saying? It did. So, you know, that's a tricky shit. But as far as like I fuck with a lot of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like me, my nigga Tech from Smith & Wesson, my nigga Starang Wonder, my nigga Louisville, we fuck with a lot of this new shit. I mean, niggas still gotta know how to rap though. That's you understand what I'm saying? If a nigga can rap, we with it. You know what I'm saying? And niggas like Bobby Shmurda a little bit because we all know Crackhead who did that same dance.
Now, you know, guys of your caliber of MCs, because you know I consider y'all like the golden, you know, era. What's your thoughts on industry people such as Joe Budden and Cassidy, and you know, getting involved with battle rap? And you know, would you ever hop in the ring?
I mean, listen. As far as like how I feel about like Joe Budden and Cassidy and all that, if they feel like doing that, do that. You know what I'm saying? Me myself, like like I'm a man first, and you don't fucking come at me crazy or it's gonna be something.
Yeah.
On any level, you understand what I'm saying? But that's not what I'm looking to do. You understand what I'm saying? Like I make albums, and that takes a different type of focus. You understand what I'm saying? Not only do I make albums, I've been making albums since the 90s, and I got a fan base of motherfuckers that expect a certain shit from me. So no matter how much the game changed or how much I change, I still gotta be mindful of giving the niggas who want to see me what they want. It's not that simple. You understand what I'm saying? It's a process. And if my memory was that good to do that and jump in the ring, then I might. Okay. So as long as don't nobody talk crazy to me, because personally, like I always said this, long like if a nigga, like if I got, like, I'm too genuine a nigga. Like I can't talk crazy. I have a hard time talking crazy to you if I don't really feel that. So if a nigga drag me into a dog fight, then I'm gonna probably punch him in the face first, and then I'm gonna talk about that in the battle. I mean, like for me, I mean, that's just me. I'm not a battle rapper. Like this is why, like most like established rappers, this is why most of us we fuck with Math Hoffa. Because a long time ago, like when battle rap was first blowing up, like established rappers, we would be like, yo, I could not stand there in front of a rapper like this. I talk about my mom's, my girl, my kid, and all that. I would punch him in the face. So when we seen Math do that, we was all like, "That's my nigga. That's my nigga right there." But you know, as time went by, we watched how the game progressed, and you know, we see what it. You know, that's part of the game. If you step into that, you got to step into that. And you know, I don't really feel like you'll be right for stepping in the building without respecting the house rules. Understand what I'm saying? So that is what it is. But like I said, I'm working on this album. This album, well, actually this EP coming first. It's called Half Man, Half a Monster. And then the album is called The Man, The Myth, The Monster. Don't that shit sound heavy to you? You understand what I'm saying? The shit is heavy. So I kind of gotta, you know, that's what my focus at right now. And I definitely continue to come show my support. You understand what I'm saying? I came in here for the Swing 7 show-off battle. They both my homeboys. You understand? I couldn't even root for neither one of the niggas because they both my homeboys and shit. You understand what I'm saying? But like I said, Math is my boy. And I'm just a fan of the shit in general. The Ill Will fucking
Big Cannon
beat was off the fucking chain, and I like to see that shit because you can't get bars listening to the radio, and I like bars. You understand? You can't get bars watching MTV or BET unless you watch the Smack Ultimate Freestyle. I'm not in the crib on Friday. Tuned. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta come fuck with this shit. You understand what I'm saying?
But yo, man, I just want to, you know, say I'm a huge fan. I appreciate your time. You know, when can we expect the album or the EP?
The EP, I was about to drop the EP Tuesday. Tuesday is also my birthday. I don't know when it's going to come out, so I ain't even going to tell y'all when it is.
ASAP.
You understand what I'm saying? But I was going to drop it this Tuesday, but I listened to the shit and said, I need something else. You know what I'm saying? I'm a perfectionist. I want to blow niggas' heads off with this shit. You understand what I'm saying? So soon, like the shit was ready up until like last week. The shit was ready to come out. Tuesday. But I just made a last minute decision to do some crazy shit.
Now, last question. Sean P, one of my favorite rappers, man. Are y'all getting back together, man? Getting this Heltah Skeltah going or what?
Yeah, absolutely. Like that's like that's a no-brainer. And like Ruck is probably in the studio right now. You know what I mean? And recording, like he's doing the shit he doing, and I'm working on this album of mine. I feel like Dr. Dre with this detox shit. Niggas been waiting for my solo shit for a very long time, so I want to get that shit done. But we have, I promise you, no bullshit, no imagination, no exaggeration. We have started the Heltah Skeltah album.
Yes.
We did like how many joints we got? We got 1.5 joints. And I ain't even, let me tell you how crazy it is. You know how busy Sean P gets.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Word.
Like, the nigga's a fucking animal. And I know that. And the Heltah Skeltah formula is pretty simple. Like, the rules are just don't be the corny one on the song. That's how we make our albums. You understand? And it's only 2 of us. So you gotta go. The joint we did, I laid my verse down. The son was like, listen, I'll be back. You understand what I'm saying?
Word.
He did one of those right there. So that's what, you know, we got that one. He laid a verse on it. I ain't even hear the shit. He said he was gonna put another one on the shit because he don't think, because he feel like I was so disrespectful on it. He might need to do something else. Shit, we working on it. Long story short, we working on it. We also working on the boot camp album. That's why I'm promoting the fan. You know what I'm saying?
Word, man.
Working on the boot camp shit. We out here. You understand? We everywhere but on the radio.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's sucker shit there.
Word.
And I don't give a fuck what come with. I'm not doing no sucker shit. I don't give a fuck if it come with the, you understand, with the perks. I know how to get my own fucking perks, B. You understand what I'm saying? I've been out in these streets. I ain't been mainstream in over 10 years. I've been in the game for damn near 20 years. For the last 10, I ain't been mainstream. I still got two whips, motherfucker, a few chips. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. I'm gonna be alright. Because I'm a real nigga. I'm gonna do what I do regardless. So when you want that raw,
come to that boot camp. That's what's up.
Real talk.
Yo, real quick, man, just before we get out of here, man, shout 15 Minutes of Fame Radio out, man.
Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. It's your globe's biggest home skillet. I mean, I'm your big homie. And you're now rocking with the best. 15 Minutes of Fame. You be lucky if you get that, suckers. Rock on.
What you do with 15 minutes of fame? What if I gave you 15 minutes of fame?